Welcome to the video. The gang is all here. Hey everybody, I hope y'all are doing well. It is Saturday night, so can't complain about a Saturday night, can we? So as y'all are looking at the Get Well card, I'm going to go over here and get us one of the smaller bags. Let's see, we still have 4 from that city that we used to not like, right? Until we started getting gold. And we have 1 from the city we do like. And we have about 20 from the little jewelry bags. I don't know which one to get. I never know. All right, this one's colorful. Oh, and this one is from that lot from January 30th when I first went in, and they had them again after months, and it was like, la, you know what I mean? That's got some pretty colors. So first of all, oh my gosh, how is everybody? How was y'all Saturday? Well, I got my tea here in my wonderful mug. That was a friend mail. Yeah, Hank, keep all your friend mail until after I start talking about them. I'm going back out, because I'm not going back out now. We have had 2 deaths, 60-something-year-old and an 80-something-year-old, both females. And I've got a few things to tell you. Well, I thought I had my prop in here, but I don't. I don't know what I did with it. All right, well, okay, right here. Get well for everyone, especially if you've got cabin fever or you're just recovering from a surgery in the middle of all this. The Lord is always with you, praying for your speedy recovery. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Isn't that a beautiful card? These are all dumpster dives from a long time ago. While y'all are looking at this, I'm just going to try to go get my prop. So get you something to drink right now. I will be right back. It's just going to mean more if you can see it. All right, y'all are so awesome. Thank you for your patience. Hope you have your drink of choice, your tea, your hot toddy, your whatever. Let's go ahead and kind of cut into the jewelry bag before I start yakking. Well, I should have put this up here, huh? I finally have a Gmail. The reason it took me so long is because it is overwhelming. I have a real, I work, I don't know how many hours a week, because we're never finished when we leave. I'm back working from home, which is a blessing, but I'm having to learn all these new things, so it's taking me double the amount of time, but I'm getting through it. Here's the PayPal, and if you've set a box aside, and everybody's gotten me their address, and it'll be about 3 weeks or longer before I get out. Then, probably just one day your package will show up, and then I'll have written in there how to send payment. So let's get into this with these awesome new scissors. Have no idea where the ugly ones went. This is back in January the 30th, before all HE double toothpicks broke loose, at least in this country. So let's see what we have here. This is this is the kind of stuff I love. If this was real. Y'all know gold nuggets are on my, boy, is this gaudy or what? Gold nuggets are on my bucket list. or gold nugget, you know. I really would like a real gold nugget, or I would like a simulated one with real gold. Obviously, that's not what this is. But I see a couple of weird little marks on this clasp, so I'm just trying to make sure. It's weird. I'll show them to you. Like they're trying to trick us here. Two little marks down there at the bottom. But really, I really like this. I mean, is this a man's necklace? It is, isn't it? Or not? It's real tight. A guy's neck probably couldn't even fit through there. I don't know. That one is different. Is there a maker's mark right there? I don't think so. No, but it's like a spot where they were supposed to stamp it. Because there's not another one of those anywhere. Man, this is cool. I know it's not going to stick because it's some kind of either an aluminum or a brass or copper. I'm just fascinated with this piece. might have to keep that piece there. Man, that is a trip. All right. My mom, you know, she's been holed up in her house for about 3 weeks now, and I mean, her husband's in there. Does this have a mark? What does it say? It's like some kind of maker's mark. Napier. That's neat. That's vintage, isn't it? I mean, it just looks vintage. Very short choker type with a wonderful vintage clasp. First of all, my mom's husband's still been going to the store, and we've been begging him for weeks, and I'm trying not to. Every time I talk to her, she just gets real nervous because, woohoo, hold on now. Hold on now. It's 1/20th. I forget what the K is. Is that what kind of a letter is that? There's the maker. I think that's a C for copyright. And this is lovely. Henrietta, these are some nice pearls. Why don't I have you up here? You got your Napier to add to your mountain. And, yeah, that's like registered. It says R. 14K. And I know it's just the clasp is gold filled, but it's nice. And I guess I'm supposed to put vinegar on that. Okay. So anyway, it got real serious today because I know he's been still going to the store, and we've told her, get them to bring it out to your vehicle. It's a plastic. And so it's just been bad, you know what I mean? Y'all have people in your life that are not doing. She's like, well, I don't go. I said, but he does. I wonder if that will come off. This is kind of cute. There's no mark. But anyway, so she called his son in Louisiana, and he had a talk with him because they're all, Louisiana's bad. And we have 15 cases now. This is pretty in here, this right here. This is really nice. It's a stretchy, but it's really nice. So Henrietta's got pearls. Billy Bob's got some gold filled, and I think he might let Henry. Well, we'll just come keep these pearls with Billy Bob. Okay. I found my pirate gold that I had. If y'all missed it, at the end of I think it's part 3, we got the pirate gold 14K. Look at that. Look how thick that is. Yeah, it was in my room. So Billy Bob's got that back now. Anyway, long story short, without getting into their business and all, you know, we have people that she was doing what she was supposed to, but he wasn't. She's like, I can't. And they're in their 80s, y'all, and they're at high risk. You know, they have a lot of underlying conditions, as you can imagine. So I said, Mom, it's just, you know, he can shop every day and drive down there and they'll put it in the car, you know. He can go for walks. I mean, I said, it's just, you know, just get through the next couple months. Y'all are retired. You don't have to go anywhere. And you can find things. You know, they have a wonderful house with a ton of, I mean, they have a jacuzzi. I said, take a hot bath every day. I mean, just whatever, you know. Pretend, I don't know, just something. Get creative, people. So she called me back and said thank you because she did not really want to push it. But we still, and then she called my brother and he gave suggestions, which he's our stepfather. Look at this brooch. That is super nice. Let's get some better lighting. I guess the point is, do y'all have people in your lives that you are concerned about? You know. And I told her, I said, he can't be going to the post office right now either. This is serious now. It's here, you know. I still think he's going to do what he wants. She does not watch my channel, by the way. Well, this is a frozen clasp, and I don't want to force it. There we go. It helps when you push it the way it wants to go. But I can't get that up in there. That's just lovely. So I'm keeping all the brooches separate that we get from these because y'all know how much brooches are. This is neat. I think this is bone or plastic. I'm not sure. It looks like it's bone. I just don't know because I think it's plastic. Some of it's plastic and some of it's not. I'm not sure. That'll go in the boho bag. So anyway, I said we have one more tool to use, Mom, and I'll email my sister if you want, which is his daughter. We're half sisters, and she's a nurse. And weeks ago, she was begging them, don't go anywhere. She lives out of state, several states away, and she's in a nurse where she works in a different wing, but her hospital has these patients. And she would call, you know, my mom's like, oh, well, she called again today. That is so cute. It has a wear, but it is adorable. And I think his leg is broken off. Is he stealing the packages or he's helping? And I can't tell who made it or whatever. And she was like, I'm begging y'all, don't go anywhere. And that's before we had it. I mean, we had it here, but it was just now, it's now confirmed, you know. We've always probably had cases that nobody's realized and all that. And this is what I'm talking about today, because this is, you know, it's what I'm talking about. So if y'all are trying to get away from it, just turn the volume down. Look at this. This is absolutely gorgeous. I'm an eagle person. I'm very patriotic, and I love this country. And that is cool. No maker's mark. Man, we got some good pieces today. So before I lose my train of thought, I said, do you want me to call my sister or email? Because she's working 80 hours a week. Do you want me to email and let her know? Just tell him that that's what we can do. And he's terrified of her. Because she would be, or, let's just say it wouldn't be pleasant. She would be letting him have it on the phone over, this is not worth you going out. You know what I mean? Take it to that level. And I said to Mom, put your foot down. If he won't stay in, then tell him to go get to the hotel in town, get a room for 3 months, and not come over. I said, that's where we're at. This is a really nice cross. Now this necklace needs to be, I think it's too worn. It's got I don't know that it would clean up. It's got a lot of tarnish. Almost made me thought it was sterling, but no. Somebody loved this, and I think I don't know. When it's silver plated, it does not clean up very well when it's that dark, but look at that cross. Okay. I have a funnier story coming up. So that was some serious stuff, but she was thankful. Because really, if something would have happened, my sister would be like, why didn't you call? She would be. And I told Mom, I said, if you get this, Mom, we can't come see you. It's over. And we can't go up there. And she's like, oh my God, I know. And I'm like, is this a cat collar or something? It's a dog. I'll put that in the free thing. Oh, this is cute. Oh, Victorian style. Cute. I don't know what it is. It's like a purse charm or something. It's huge. Okay, so we decided, my friend was all over the grocery thing. She's real good at all that stuff. And so she's been, looking over the list because we've run out of some fresh stuff, right? We were prepared, but now it's been 3 weeks and we've run out of fresh. Here's another toe ring that I cannot get a sterling one, and they're usually always sterling. Sheila will take a toe ring, right, Sheila? You're not picky. Oh, look, this is one of those. What do you call those? Now, this might be some real turquoise here, y'all. Oh, my word. No more talking. A fetish necklace, is that right? It's not even sterling, but this has to be something. Porcupine spine. Agate. And are these alligators or bear? That's an alligator. I think that's turquoise. What do y'all think? Because it's not dyed. You know how you can tell the dyed stone? Usually, this is stunning. Yeah. I forget what this is called. Dalmatian something? Oh my God. If anybody wants this, it's going to be pricey. That's just the way it is. And I don't mind, y'all. I think some people think, oh my God, I can't even ask her, why are you asking this for that? And please do. I don't mind negotiating. I just didn't like to be told, well, I'll just go over there and get it because they have this. Okay, well, Y'all, I think I see another one of these necklaces in there. Anyway, we're going to have to get Bianca out for this. This one is just, I don't know how much I would have to ask for this if somebody asked, because it's one of those where you almost want to, you do want to keep it. But I can't keep everything. There's Bianca. Forgot about her. Look at that. God. I mean, let's just see how big this one piece is here. 1 inch. About 1 inch by ½ inch. That's wowza. Ooh, that's gorgeous. Okay, who likes that? Shelly and Clark. So yeah, the other day, we have all this time, I'm getting organized, so I'm writing down everybody's, what they do and all that. Buttercup, the fairy, Cladtown, the gang. I got that name Cladtown from Seathy and all. I didn't put Bianca on there. And one of the viewers, I used to call it, what would I call her, the dummy or something? And a viewer said, that's not working when you're calling it that. You need to name that mannequin. So, oh, okay. I know there's another person that has a real cute name for their mannequin, and I thought so. I almost missed it. 925. That is a nice chunk of, it's hollow. It's not heavy, but that's nice. Silver. Okay, I got to get onto the other story. What's this? Another brooch. Wow, that's different. That is cute. I think it has all of its stones. Now, what do you call that? Texas glam. I know the animal print's not just Texas, but look at that. That is just nice. And no name. I don't know. How old do y'all think that is? 70s? This is fabulous. Or 80s maybe? Wow. Yeah, I'd say a brooch like that. I don't know. If you have a bag going and I'm already going to pay shipping because you've got 3 or 4 pieces, then I'm going to go $8 on that. If you just want this, it'll be 10. Something like that. And if I forget, you remind me. Because, y'all, my email has blown up because people are home. Well, I can put that in the repair. We might need that later. It's a good problem to have, and it would be great if I could go to the post office. But we're not. We're not. Okay, so, my friends, this bag is so good I can't get to a story. Okay, this came off of there. It needs to be soldered on. It broke. It's brittle. It's brittle, but these, oh, this is some beautiful beads. I can just hear Seathy saying, so Seathy, I'm going to put this in your, start this in your box. Unless you don't, then say no. But I don't think you do the seed beads, but that's a pretty cool one. And it's broken, so, that would be cool. So, that's, I'll start Seathy's. Here's what I got in there so far, Seathy. Seathy, I've got this big chunky thing. It's got some glass, it's got some stone. And just some other broken pieces. That's broken. This bracelet's not broken, but look, it's kind of, cheapy. Some cool stones and stuff. So I've started that, and thank y'all for letting me show her. We're going to get it in one of those, what, 580, if it fits, it ships things. Those, like, small boxes. And when I get that full of that, then I'll let you know. It's not going to be outrageous or anything. Okay, well, I'm telling you, I can't even get it's not a great story, but it's kind of funny. And I'm not one of those people that likes these young people. You know, these young people, bless their heart, they're lucky that they don't have to worry. But so they're on the YouTube making all these funny things, and it's kind of funny, but I don't ever click on, like, you know, quarantine, and they pretend it's 1980s, and, you know, they're entertaining themselves, and that's great. That is great. I'm not sure if that's glass or not. It doesn't feel cold. The rest is plastic. But that's pretty. And it's name brand, so I can always throw that in the name brand. I mean, I can't get to my story. Oh, did y'all see the video this morning, if you haven't, of Olivia and Minka? And this is going to be sterling. It's not going to show me, but I know this is sterling. Watch Betty fool me. No, it is. So that's just a little sterling for Aunt. What's her name? I wonder if this is anything like a sterling thing, wire wrap thing. I'm going to put that in your thing, see it, because you can maybe use that. Okay. This is nice. Yeah, Olivia, I mean, y'all, she's got the C word. I'm not going to say it if you're a new viewer. She was given a month to live. She's lived that month. She's now on Monday will be into a week, an extra week. And last Wednesday, Thursday, she went down hard, and we thought last Wednesday, and we thought we were going to have to try to get her in before the weekend to have her, you know. But Friday morning, I got up and she came for her breakfast. She wasn't weak, and we're having several good days. The mass is about the size of a big lemon or a tangerine. It's hard, and when she lays on her back, it's right below her ribs, and you know, it's hard as a rock. And so I put my hand on it without her knowing. We don't talk about it. She doesn't know she's sick. We don't use the word sicky or coco. Well, coco is Spanish for, you know, sick or owie or something. So I just tell her when she's feeling really, really low, I just say, Mommy knows and Mommy takes care of you. That's what I tell her. Mommy knows, Mommy takes care of you. And she likes her doctor. Anyway, that's pretty. I'll get to my story. This some weird stuff here. Does anybody know how this stuff was made? This is cute. I think, was it Erlene? You like the stretchy rhinestone? I've got it written down. I'm making notes, y'all, for everybody, so I don't have to ask y'all a million times for your address and for what it is you like for the thank you item. I don't know. This is like weird here. Those are just stuck together. This could be sterling. No, it's not. Oh, it's so pretty. Now, Lorraine, this looks like something you would like, but I don't know if it's a butterfly or not. Is that just a flower? It's like it's just cute. It's pretty. It's not super well made, but it's neat. Okay, Kroger's. She ordered from Kroger's. Today was my day to go get it. I went down there. I had on my mask and my gloves, and I was in the car, right? But this was just in case I had to interact with the person bringing the groceries out. So, you know, my friend had placed the order, and she's like, going down there. It's at 3 o'clock. And so I go down there, and, you know, that worked out. We've never done that before, where they shop for you and then they bring it out. And it was a certain amount online, but then after they shopped, it went down by $70 because they don't have a lot of the stuff, even though they'll try to find a comparable item. We're going to do it again tomorrow. We've got sugar for the hummingbirds tomorrow. This is not bad. It's kind of pretty. It's very light and smooth. It feels good in your hands. So anyway, it's raining, not hard. This guy comes out. He doesn't have a raincoat, nothing, just his Kroger shirt. And, you know, of course, no mask or gloves, and that's okay. And he's like, no, ma'am, you do not get out of your car. My grandmother would be so mad if she knew that I was supposed to be putting stuff in people's car and I had them getting out and helping me. He was so nice. Mano Creations, M-A-N-O. That's kind of cool. What kind of a... We're going to have to look this one up. Some of y'all are so good at it. M-A-N-O Creations. And it's weird. It's got like, oh, mother of pearl or abalone right there. And this is something weird. It's like a plastic. Then it's got the little pretty seed beads. And it's quite unusual. If you like green and funky, this would be something for you. Now, y'all, some new people, I had to tell a viewer yesterday, she was so sweet and went through and put the timestamp and emailed and all, and it was just a lot of the pretty charm necklaces, and I had to say on 6 items, I'm sorry, but they're all sold. And it's just crazy because everybody's home right now. This has never happened. So the best thing to do is just mention on the video how much for this, and I will talk to you on the video. I'll say 3 or 4 for that, 18 for that, and then if you like it, just say okay, and then talk to me, and we'll get the, you know, your address and get that together. This is some glass, so that's pretty. So do most of your communicating on the video, because I check the video first, and it's just everything's blowing up, like literally that Gmail is just blown up like a bomb. This is cute, and why did they put it in that extra plastic? But I mean, it's nice, and it's larger. I'm gonna keep that baggie. That would be good with a pendant, so I'll put it in the pendant section. Okay, so he came out. Long story short, it was raining, and they do paper bags, and they got soggy. But he said, I knew it was raining. He had a big long plastic sheet, so he climbed into the back of my truck, y'all, and stacked up about, it's just a lot of bags, okay, bag after bag, and then he put the plastic sheet down, and I had crates in there, and he said, I'm going to weigh it down with crates, and with the crates. So these are 2 different ones, but they look like they were a match, but they're not. And so I tipped him $10. We knew to take $10 with this $10 bill, and he said, ma'am, thank you so much. And then he said, this is the first tip I've gotten all day. And I said, you're kidding, right? Oh, look, y'all. Is this whole thing silver? Holy cow. Y'all, this is just an amazing bag. I can't even get my shopping story in. So I'm going to stop a minute, and I'm going to have a sip while y'all stare at, you know, Edward's going to see silver from all the way from Ireland. He can smell it. So there you go. I think that's the first sip I've taken. So anyway, he said, no. He said, no, ma'am, no one's tipped me today. They think that, you know, we get paid for doing this. He said, but I've been coming back and forth out in this rain. And I said, I was just like, well, I really appreciate it, whatever. And before that, he was telling me about his sister. He said, my sister lives in New York. He didn't say New York City, but it could have been. You know, people say New York for both of them. And he said, he said she is holed up in there, and apparently they deliver groceries, and Walmart's doing it too, and my friend thought it was a scam. So I told my mom, but you know, her husband likes to get in the car and go, so that wouldn't really help. I got this fixed while I was talking, so now that works, that latch. But I just said, oh my gosh, that's a great strategy, just stay. He said, oh yeah, she's not going anywhere. She's just all holed up. And so that was that. But the funny thing is, when we were ordering, we'll do some of these. Well, let me just tell you. My friend was ordering, and this took several days because we would discuss it, and then she would put the order and change it, whatever. So we were looking at the produce, and the main thing is we wanted produce because we're low. We don't have anything. We were down to like the radish bag, everything else eaten. Cucumbers, all that's eaten. So she's like, okay, zucchini. It says 1. What do you think the 1 means? And I'm like, oh, well, it means a pound, I'm sure. She's like, okay, so do we want 1 pound? I'm like, yeah, just get 1 pound. Okay, bananas. Do we get 1 pound? Yeah, get 1 pound. Tomato, 1. We undo the grocery bag. That's our banana. 1 banana. We have 1 banana, 1 jalapeno pepper, 1 zucchini, 1 tomato. I can hear y'all laughing. So I said, okay, you're going to get this half. I'm going to get that half tomorrow. Oh, my God. So she said, you want me to get back on another? I said, no, we got frozen bags of vegetables, too. So I just, oh, my God, I had to laugh. That was a funny, that's my funny plague story. I refuse to say the name of this thing. Just like I'm not saying what Olivia's got. That word has not been mentioned in this house. Now, are they just tricking me? Nope. There it is, 925. On that little clasp, that little tongue of the clasp. Oh, wait. It might be elsewhere, too. Hold the phone. I believe that says 925. It's on that other side. Oh, my word. What in the... That's pretty much... Well, I can't read that stamp. Probably Italy. 925, 925. I know, because I've been messed up before. This whole thing is sterling. Now that is some treasure. And then what is the blue aquamarine? That would be the birthstone for what? I don't know how much I am on this. I'm going to have to look it up. Y'all, what do y'all think? I just don't know. I have to look that up. I'll have to look it up. I don't know, because these, if that's sterling, that's quite a bit. Now, I don't know how heavy. I have a thing, but it's substantial. Now, let's get to this. No more stories. No more yakking. What is this? This is so pretty. It's so delicate. And I don't know if this came with this little cloth, and I don't see that it's 925, but some pieces may be covered up. This is just absolutely lovely. Y'all, it feels, Wally, we never get you up here, do we, Wally? Hey, Sue in Kerrville. I think you named him, and a lot of people, somebody else said, what is that whale? Because he wasn't going to be part of the gang. He came from the thrift store dumpster. And he ended up just becoming one of us because he sat back there. I didn't put him up. And a viewer said, hey, he's just way back there. And then I believe Sue named him and said what he liked, or people were naming him. He likes Mother of Pearl, which that's what this is. This is just lovely. I'm just going to leave this on here because I don't know how it goes. I guess you wear it like a pill box. Is that what it is? You can put your hydrochloroquine, put your Z-Pack and your hydrochloroquine in there, and you're good to go. Oh my God, praying for a cure. Praying for a cure. And that one's probably not going to be it. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Cracking myself up. It always helps when Olivia's having a good day. Just changes everything for you. Now, listen to this, as Angela Irene would be saying, clunkability, I think. Clankability. Chico's. And their stuff is pricey, I think. I mean, it's not, I don't know how much it costs. I haven't been inside a mall. I might have dumpster dove behind a mall, but I hadn't been inside of one in so long. We don't even have one here. It's called the Hall, and now it's completely devastated. I don't even know what's going to happen. So I believe these are some glass, right? That Milli Vanilli glass. I know that's not what it's called. Milli something. Only thing I see is this is losing some of the color on those. Some of it's plastic. And I bet this thing here is missing on this side. Clankability. There's people that has so much stuff and talented they could fix that kind of thing. So if you want that, let me know. This looks nice. I think that's pewter and a brass colored heart and some glass. Might be aluminum. It's super light. I would call it aluminum. Okay. This. There's a lot of these in there, isn't there? This one's not broken. Oh, well, it's a couple joined together. I don't know. Susan Gill, do these chains work for you? You're making stuff. I don't know if they do because they're a ball chain, but you know, I'm making your little bag. They're pretty long. They're long enough, I think. Okay, what's this? It's not going to be sterling, I don't think. It's unusual. So it's an A. No, no mark. And the ribbon is nice and clean. It's an A. Oh, what am I saying? I think I heard somebody say there's a mark. There it is. 925. Which would just be this. Is this part sterling? That's pretty cute. 925. What a way to make a living. Working 9 to 5. Yeah, we sing when Olivia's having a good day. Well, here's some of these things. Is anybody needing something for a pendant and they got a bag started? Or you want to start a box, a bag? Let me know. We're going to have a devotional too. Because my friend's watching a movie and Olivia's fine. We've been laying on the floor together today, and she's been right at my feet all evening. And so now she's with my friend or her other mama. Oh, yeah. My friend is from Laredo. I have one more story. Y'all have heard about Laredo in the news? Having to do with the plague. This is really pretty. I think this is ceramic. Now there seems like some of the gold, all the gold whatever is off, right? But it's pretty. I don't know if it ever had it. It might just be that brassy color. And this feels like glass. And that orange is unusual. These are ceramic and maybe glass. I'm not sure. That's pretty. Okay. While we're getting ready for the devotional, I'll just tell you. She's from Laredo. Her family's still there. Laredo's on the border of Mexico and Texas, and you can just imagine. It's not safe to cross the bridge anymore to Nuevo Laredo because the Mexican cartels have ruined the country of Mexico, as y'all know. However, she was talking to her sister the other day on the phone. Well, they talk every night on that, whatever that is on the iPhone. And let me just get what was I going to do for the devotional? I thought I had the book out. Well, we'll wait to ring the bell till it's time. We're going to do God is Everywhere. What is this little note? Oh, okay. Croaker. Her sister's like, man, guess what? We have to start wearing face coverings anytime we're outside. Which I've always, right? I mean, you're talking about the most contagious thing we've ever dealt with. And we're debating the face coverings here in this country because we don't have enough is why. I understand. But Laredo, they don't care. When they started getting cases, they just started demanding you will be arrested or a fine if you're not covering your face. Get out your bandana, get out a scarf, whatever you want, put it on your face. Or because it's like, where do they get masks? But her sister got a couple masks from the doctor's office, so I don't know. You know, if they don't have masks for people, but you know, she doesn't have an N95 mask or whatever, but you've seen people with on the show now just covering, and we've had people here getting their red bandanas out and talk about look like a bank robber. They got it in that triangle hanging down real tight, and even though they're not blocking all the airflow, it's better than nothing, you know, and it's keeping them from spreading it even more than it's keeping them from getting it. So I'm like, dang, Laredo didn't mess around. You know, that's what it is. You go to those border people, they are savvy and tough, and that's my friend. She don't mess around. All right. Angelica and Buttercup. One bell for each. God is I am. Well, let's just look at the picture. God is light, the light of brilliant noontide, and the wonder of the stars in a clear night sky. The gleam of the flickering candle and the flash of the lightning, the sole source of color, the light of truth, the light of wisdom and understanding and physical, mental, and spiritual illumination of all sorts and times and places. Light is God. God is love, the affection of friend for friend, the tenderness of mother for child, the adoration of the lover for his love, the faithful devotion of a dog to his master, the deep and abiding love of the long and happily married husband and wife. Sorry, y'all, the dog got me. These are all but faint suggestions of the power and the limited. Let me go back to the deep and abiding love of the long and happily married husband and wife. These are all but faint suggestions of the power and limitlessness of the love of God for each human spirit. Love is God by Gordon Parker. God bless everybody. Stay well, stay safe, and we'll see you soon.